And we actually spoke about a few of the songs already, so we can skip over those. But you open the album with "Try Again." So can you talk a little bit about that song in particular?
Yeah, Try Again. It's just kind of going through the whole concept of what I was talking about, and like really being grateful for God giving us chances, and you know what I'm saying, not getting it right on the first time, but being able to try again. So I'm trying to be brief. I could go for days about songs. So
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be super, like, if you have something like poignant or like super important to tell about it, or something that would be cool, like you could say
yeah,
that. But
okay, yeah. I think that's kind of, it's just like
yeah,
it was just a way of like opening the album, setting the tone for the album in a different way, because I feel like I usually like I've only had one of the album, but like it's either like a song or you know what I'm saying, like just bars. And so for me, it was just a different way to start the album musically, sonically. So yeah.
all right, dope. And we're very curious about, what you have to say about Weapon. And depending on what your answer is, Cutright will have a follow-up question. So go ahead.
I already, I already know. He's a troublemaker. I already know. But nah, so weapon is really, if you look at it, it's about like your mind being a weapon. So on the first verse is more so about just like the negative side of my brain of like, man, this stuff happened and I could be way further if these things didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And just telling my story and telling like where I came from. And I don't know. I don't want to say totally negative because it kind of wraps up and I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, bring it full circle towards the end of the verse. But then it's like the second verse is really talking about like the positive side of your brain. It's like, which what I was talking about, like when I wanted to quit, like you have a negative and you have a positive of like, yo, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is how there's situations that happen, but I can choose to look positively at it and look at where, you know what I'm saying, these negative things that happen made me to who I am today. So yeah.
Word. When I heard Weapon, bro, I mean, there was shots fired out there, man. Now,
Yeah.
the fitting title with how you open with the shout about the whole mixed bag situation. You know what I mean? I know that on the real, I know that things like that, saying can strain relationships and change the way that you trust people in this industry.
Yeah.
The two questions that I had was, did your past label situation make you a little hesitant with regards to signing with T.R.U.T.H? And the second question was, did Truth know about this record prior to its release, or were you addressing it in a way that Matthews 18:15-17 addresses, meaning speaking, that you spoke to him in private, you spoke with witnesses, and he wasn't trying to hear you, so you're airing it out to everybody type thing. You know what I mean?
So I'll answer the first question first, because honestly, y'all the first people to ask me about it. I think everybody's kind of been scared to ask about it.
I ain't scared, bro.
I already know. I knew I knew when I first got on, like, oh, y'all gonna ask about it. But yeah, so I sent it to Truth before. And we talked about it. He wasn't really with it. But I just think for me, like, for the story's sake, I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like I I knew the line was whatever. Like the people was gonna go crazy about the line, but really, it's really talking about the other stuff. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, if this would have happened how it should have happened, which is what I'm talking about, like negative side of my brain. If this would have happened like it should have happened, like, dang, maybe I could have bought my mom's a house by now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could have, you know what I'm saying, paid my aunt back for all the, you know what I'm saying, sacrifices that she put on my life. Like it was more so about that. Like, dang, and then talking about right after, you know, I was saying like maybe I jumped the ball just signing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like God had grace on me getting out of that situation when he really probably didn't even want me in that situation, you know what I'm saying, in the first place. But he had grace on me for me to be able to get out, be able to get on T.R.U.T.H, you know what I'm saying, like I am now. So that's really what the verse was about. Of course, everybody likes drama, so they gonna go to the line. But it's like really what it's about was what I was telling Truth. Like it's about that. It's about like, man, how we make certain decisions sometimes because we're not patient, because we want to do things our own way. And you know what I'm saying? Second verse is talking about like, hey, like God had grace on me because of where I'm at today, but sometimes it don't go out like that. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, yeah, I talked to him about it. He wasn't with it, but that's where like I just wanted to, I had to do it for the story kind of thing. And it wasn't really like, to me, it wasn't really like truths per se, because you know what I'm saying, I signed because of Truth, of course, but it's like it's a whole corporation that goes into that, inside of that. So it's like whatever. Answer your question about T. I don't think I was hesitant to sign on T because I was just hungry and trying to get on, you know. So it was like when I got to the point where, because I had T first, and Toby was just saying like he wanted to not put me out till I was 18, and I wasn't with it. Again, rushing, not being patient, you know what I'm saying? So it's really a self-reflection thing on me. Like I wasn't being patient, so this ended up this way, you know what I'm saying? So I signed with Truth, and that didn't go how it was supposed to go, which God was teaching me a bunch of things, which is what I said in the song. And then God had grace on me because Toby just called back and was like, man, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be here, blah, 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 blah. And then I went through a whole artist development process, and then came out when I was 18 right on time. So